Hello and welcome to Autocar India Quick News, your weekly wrap of all the happenings from the automotive world. Before we get going, ensure you're subscribed to the Autocar India channel and have hit the bell icon to be notified every time we have a new video up. We'll start the week's news with Tata Motors. The car maker has introduced new entry-level variants for the Nexon. The new introductions come a few weeks after Mahindra announced prices for the XUV 3XO that starts at 7.49 lakh rupees. The new petrol Smart O has brought the entry price of the Nexon range to 8 lakh rupees. The diesel lineup has also been widened with the introduction of the entry Smart Plus trim priced at 10 lakh rupees, which is a good 1.1 lakh rupees more affordable than the previous entry point to the diesel range. There's also a new Smart Plus S trim that comes in at 10.6 lakh rupees. All versions pack in safety features such as 6 airbags, ESC and ISOFIX child seat mounts. LED headlamps, front power windows and manual air conditioner are some of the comfort and convenience features on board the petrol Smart O. The diesel Smart Plus gets a higher baseline level of features, adding in rear power windows and a 7-inch Harman-sourced touchscreen that supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The Smart Plus S brings in a sunroof. Notably, the new entry petrol and diesel versions are only offered with 5-speed manual gearboxes. Higher spec Nexons can be had with 6-speed manual or 6-speed AMT gearboxes, and there's also the option of a dual clutch auto in the case of the petrol. Sticking with Tata Motors, the car maker will bring out the Altroz Racer in June. The Altroz Racer is a sportier version of the premium hatchback and will get an engine upgrade with the 1.2-litre 3-cylinder turbo petrol, seeing power up to 120 horsepower and 170 Newton meters. That's 10 horsepower and 30 Newton meters more than the engine makes on the Altroz iTurbo. The Racer will likely be offered with a 6-speed manual transmission only. The Altroz Racer was first shown at Auto Expo 2023. Dual-tone paint with twin racing stripes on the bonnet and roof, Racer badging on the front fenders, a slightly revised grille and new alloys are some of the changes expected. Inside, the hatchback will likely offer new leatherette upholstery with contrast stitching and colored accents on the dashboard. In terms of equipment, the Altroz Racer is expected to come with a larger 10.25-inch touchscreen, segment-first ventilated front seats, a 360-degree camera, a head-up display, and a voice-activated sunroof. These features will also be carried over to the regular Altroz at a later stage. The Racer lineup will also get 6 airbags and ESC as standard. Buyers waiting for the Tata Curvv mid-size SUV will have to hold on for a few more months. Autocar India has learned that the launch has been pushed from June 2024 to around September 2024. As we had reported in the past, the Curvv EV will be the first to come and will be followed by the petrol and diesel versions a few months later. You can expect the ICE Curvvs to debut only towards the end of the year. Mahindra has commenced bookings for the XUV 3XO. The SUV maker announced it received over 50,000 bookings in the first 24 hours. Deliveries for the XUV 3XO will start on the 26th of May. In a nutshell, the XUV 3XO is a heavily updated version of the older XUV 300. The model goes up against a whole host of compact SUVs. The XUV 3XO is available with 3 engine options, a 111 horsepower 1.2-litre turbo petrol, a 131 horsepower 1.2-litre direct injection turbo petrol, and a 117 horsepower 1.5-litre diesel. 6-speed manuals are standard across the board, while the petrols can be had with 6-speed torque converter automatics and the diesel is available with a 6-speed AMT. Prices for the XUV 3XO start at 7.49 lakh rupees and top off at 15.49 lakh rupees. Do watch our in-depth first drive review for all the details. Maruti Suzuki has added a new Delta Plus O variant to the Fronx lineup. The new variant is exclusive to the 1.2-litre petrol engine and is the highest spec variant for this engine. The Delta Plus O manual is priced at 8.93 lakh rupees, while the AMT is priced at 9.43 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The new variant goes one up on the Delta Plus with side and curtain airbags, taking the airbag count to 6. The new variant costs a reasonable 15,000 rupees more than the corresponding Delta Plus variants that are equipped with dual airbags. There are no other changes to the feature set that includes a 7-inch touchscreen with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. MG Motors is celebrating its 100th year anniversary and as part of its celebrations has released special edition versions of the Hector, ZS EV, Aster and Comet. Here's a list of all the models from the special edition lineup along with their starting prices. As a nod to the brand's racing history, the special edition models are painted in the classic British racing green that MG has named Evergreen. There'll also be special edition badges on the rear as a mark of distinction. The interiors will have an all-black look with green highlights and 100-year limited edition embroidered onto the front headrest. The infotainment units also get a green theme color. The changes are limited to just the cosmetics. Mechanically, the models remain unchanged. BMW has launched a new variant for the X3 xDrive 20D called the M Sport Shadow Edition for 74.9 lakh rupees ex-showroom. For the Shadow Edition, BMW has given the X3 a gloss black treatment for the grille, the window surrounds, the roof rails and tailpipes. The M-specific 19-inch alloy wheels, however, are finished in silver. The Shadow Edition is available with either the Brooklyn Grey or Carbon Black paint shades and can additionally be specced with the optional Black Edition or the Carbon Edition package. Inside, the seats get new leather upholstery in dual-tone mocha and black with contrast blue stitching. With the M Sport package, the SUV will come with an M-spec steering wheel, sport seats and sporty interior trims. Under the hood, the X3 M Sport Shadow Edition continues with the 190 horsepower 400 Nm 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine that comes mated to an 8-speed automatic gearbox. Stellantis has announced that Leapmotor International will enter the Indian market in Q4 2024. Leapmotor International is a joint venture led by Stellantis along with Chinese EV maker Leapmotor. The entry into India is part of the joint venture's global expansion strategy. Sources tell us that Leapmotor will commence its India innings with the T03 hatchback, which will be aimed at Tata's Tiago EV. The brand would also introduce its 5-seater EV SUV, the C10, to take on BYD's Atto 3, MG ZS EV, and others in the electric SUV segment. The India market versions of the C10 and T03 will be based on those developed for the European market. The company is likely to introduce more models, including MPVs, SUVs, and hatchbacks in the future. Over to the world of two-wheelers. TVS has added more variants at both the upper and lower end of the spectrum of its iQube lineup. The iQube lineup now starts with a base variant that has a 2.2 kWh battery for a price of 94,999. TVS claims a 75 km real-world range for this variant. The claimed charging time is 2 hours from 0 to 80% for this variant, and all iQube models come standard with a 950-watt charger. The base iQube gets a lower 75 kph top speed, weighs 115 kgs, and has a slightly smaller 30-litre under-seat storage area. TVS has also expanded the iQube ST lineup that includes variants with two capacities, 3.4 kWh and 5.1 kWh. The 3.4 kWh battery variant has a claimed real-world range of 100 km and takes 2 hours 50 minutes to charge from 0 to 80%. It comes equipped with a 7-inch touchscreen TFT display that comes with Alexa voice assist, digital document storage and a tire pressure monitoring system above the basic Bluetooth functionality seen on the lower variants. The ST 3.4 kWh is priced at 1.5 lakh rupees. This brings us to the range-topping ST 5.1 variant, which is priced at 1.85 lakh rupees. This electric scooter has the largest battery capacity of any Indian electric scooter, and TVS claims a real-world range of 150 kilometers on a single charge. The iQube ST 5.1 also has a higher 82 kph top speed, and the claimed charging time is 4 hours and 18 minutes from 0 to 80%. BMW has launched the M1000 XR, its third M model in India, for 45 lakh rupees. The M1000 SR gets the same engine from the S1000 RR superbike. The engine's 201 horsepower and 113 Newton meters make the M1000 XR the world's most powerful touring machine. BMW claims a 0 to 100 kph time of just 3.2 seconds and a top speed of 278 kph. In typical M fashion, the XR gets a bigger set of wings, a striking motorsport livery, more sporty electronic suspension, as well as the M brakes from the M1000 RR. The ergonomics are also revised for a more sporty level of connection, but it remains a large bike with a 20-litre fuel tank and an 850mm seat height. BMW has equipped the M1000 XR with a host of electronic rider assists that include multiple riding modes, launch control, a pit lane speed limiter, race ABS, and more. However, the bike still has creature comforts like heated grips, cruise control, and tire pressure monitoring. The M1000 XR is only offered in M competition guise in India, which packs in plenty of goodies like carbon fiber wheels, billet M rider and passenger footrest, an M GPS lap timer, and liberal lashings of carbon fiber bodywork all over. The net result is a 223 kg curb weight, which is about 3 kgs lighter than the S1000 XR. And that's all the news we have for you this week. Stay tuned to Autocar India for all the latest from the automotive world.